Hi guys, it's Kat and welcome to my arts and crafts channel. Today I'm going to try to make this shadow box with the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil skeletons. All the stuff that I got, well, except for maybe a few things, I got at the Dollar Tree. And I've seen a few other people try to make it, so I'm going to try to make it for my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy and try not to laugh at my mess ups because this is going to be my first attempt. So, we all have to learn, we all have to start somewhere. So, if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions of what you want me to make, I'll try to make it. Leave a comment below. Okay, so first thing first, you need to get yourself 9 of these picture frames, and they are, I want to say they were like 3x5s, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what they were. Yeah, so they were 3x5s. Okay, you need like 9 of them. So, or I wonder if you can get them thicker and you only have to have 2 of them. But for this video, I got the thinner ones. And get black if you can. If not, you can get like a dark brown or something and maybe try to paint it, which I'm going to try to attempt to do in this video. You need to take all of them apart, and you want to leave 3 of them with the glass in it, like this. And you don't have to worry about these knobby things. If you want to break them off, you can. I think I'm just going to leave them here. Some of them broke off anyway. So you need 3 of them with the glass in, like this. And then you want 3 of them with no glass, no back, like this. They're all the same color, all the same size. And then you want 3 of them with the backing on it like this, with no glass. Okay? So that's what you need for that part. And then you want to stack them all up like this, like I got right here. Put them all facing the same way. Use some hot glue and put it in between each layer and push it down. It's still really wet. Push it down and let it dry. Once it gets done drying, you want to paint, if they're not black, you want to paint or spray paint all this black, which I'm going to do, and I'll probably have a little time lapse of that, so let's get started. So I was using some of that kids craft paint, but it was not covering it very good. So now I got some of this chalkboard paint, which seems to be doing a lot better job. So if you guys want to get some of that instead, it's also really black, as you can see. So I got it about a couple dollars at the dollars. I got it at the dollar store, not the Dollar Tree, because I couldn't find any at the dollar stores. Or Dollar Tree, I mean. So here we go. Let's paint some more of this. So it's looking really nice here. And you also want to make sure not only are you paint in between the creases right here, but you want to try to get most of it covered. Don't have to be perfect because it's going to be like, you know, rustic, kind of old, scary kind of thing. I want to paint also the front of it. This of course is the back, but you want to make sure the front of it is also painted, and make sure all this is dry before you flip it over. So I'm going to go ahead and paint all this, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, thanks. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to tape it at this angle, but I painted around the sides. So now I'm going to try not to get it on the glass and paint on the front. And this might take a couple coats to get it, you know, as black as you want, but I'm not gonna get too perfect because I just want to make sure you guys are seeing. Alright, so paint this on the top like so. So nice and pretty. Just like that. And you just let it dry, and I'll get right back with you guys. Okay guys, so I got most of it painted here, and it's pretty much dry. So what I like to do next is take the back of the picture frame and cut me out some contact paper. Now you guys can use any kind of contact paper you want. I did get this stuff at the Dollar Tree, and I got cut about the length of this back in there. And of course you want to peel it off. I like that it has little lines on there so you can measure it a lot better. So you just want to go ahead and stick this on here and try to roll it down like this and smooth it out. And if you have any excess paint off, you can either fold it like this or you can cut it off. I don't think it really matters. So I'm going ahead and cut this one little piece off right here. And like I said, this is my first one that I made. And I think I tried to make one and it turned out okay, but it's just it's taking a minute because I'm trying to set him in there properly. But this is my first one that I did. And this is what your project will look like. Yeah, I think it's up a little too high, but my first one, so this one I'm going to try to do a little bit better. So I got See No Evil skeleton. So these skeletons that we got at the Dollar Tree came in like a garland of 4. So what you want to do is you take them apart and then you cut off the little ring thing right here on this head. So here's our little skeleton. Now we're going to take a hair dryer and we're going to do, let's see which one do we want to do next. How about the one where he's speaking no evil? So I'm going to turn on the hair dryer where I can flex him a little bit better and glue his hands to his mouth. So I put enough hair dryer on there where I think it'll be alright. And you want to try to go like this maybe. So we're going to put some hot glue on his mouth a little bit. We're going to put some on each of his hands a little bit. Okay. And I just love this little stringy stuff. And you just want to hold it on there, kind of like this. And you just hold it on there till it dries. Alright guys, so then you take some of this Spanish moss stuff. And I found so far, I do is cut some of it, so I try to pull it apart because it's a mess. You want to set it down in the bottom here, like this. You fill the bottom up, cut you some sections. Said this is my first one, so it might not be perfect. You don't want a bunch of it in there, but you don't want not to have enough in there. So I'm going to try to move this guy. So after I put my contact paper on this, I'm going to try to put this guy more in the middle than my first one. And I did put a hair dryer on him, so maybe he'd be flexible. So I'm going to try to get him more in the middle. And you just glue him on his butt and on his back there. And then you try to put him in the middle. See how this works. I don't know how well this will work. He might need to go up a little bit because of his feet. So maybe like in that area. Maybe. I gotta tell you what, this hot glue with this and how it strings everywhere, it's a mess. So now I'm going to try to put him on in here and see what it looks like. I might need to put more. So you could probably put a little. You could probably fluff this stuff up a little bit more too. So let's see if I can get this guy in here a little better than the last guy. We'll see. All kinds of issues with this project. You see, it's not quite filled like I wanted to, so we're gonna put some more in there. Gotta love it when people show you how to make a project and they do it so easy, and you go try to do it and it turns into a disaster. That's pretty much what mine's been doing. But hey, at least I'm trying. This is going to be a try and fail kind of thing. So let's get a little bit more. So maybe a little bit more. And see, I was trying to find some little bitty pumpkins to put in there with them, but I couldn't find any. So maybe next year we'll get some more stuff. That one I can't even see his legs. It's fantastic. I almost wonder if putting them in there first and then putting it down in there would probably do better. So if I do another one, I'll try it that way, see which way is better. Because I'm having all kinds of issues with this. Doing it this way. Because he's supposed to try to look like he's sitting on like some hay or whatever. Like a haystack. So let's try to do it this way. Try and fail, apparently. I really wish I had like some little pumpkins. That would be cool. Yeah, definitely I think would be easier if it was already together and then just put all your stuff down at the bottom. So if you guys are watching this, you probably should try that because this is really hard. Alright, so there's my Speak No Evil one. Not bad. I say so myself. So then I'll just do the third guy, and I'll get back on here and show you what they all look like. Alright, so I'm changing angles yet again on this phone. So I did go back and watch the original video. So it looks like it would be way easier to just glue the first two together, one with both of them without the glass, or the back or the glass on there, and then put the back on there with the skeleton, and then put the glass part on there last. Which I'm doing it backwards. Apparently that's probably why I'm having so much troubles with it. So it is what it is, I guess. So we're going to head and get the third skeleton here. We're going to cut off his head. Well, his tab. Like that. Okay, so then I'm going to do the last one. So get this piece of board and some contact paper, and I bet you know, some construction paper would probably also work good. So if you want to do that instead. So we're just going to peel this off. This is always a fun part right here. This Spanish moss stuff gets everywhere, so it's been so much fun. So we're just going to, we're going to put this on here like this. And we're going to roll it down. Just a little bit. I'm just not having a good luck with this at all. Okay. Now, let's go this way. There. Can't see what I'm doing. Alright. So, we're going to straighten that out. And we're going to roll it out, and then we're going to cut it along the edges here. Alright, so I'm going to cut it there. Smooth it out as best I can. It don't have to be perfect because it's Halloween stuff, so Halloween's, you know. So, I'll try to do this again. I think I'm going to have to put the Spanish moss in there first. So yeah, try to do it. Glue the skeletons down on the back of these. Put the two frames on there, glue it, and then wait for the top with the glass to the very end. Don't do what I did. Apparently, I screwed it up. But that's okay, because we're just learning as we go. Because, you know, this is how to do crafts in the real world. I'm not no professional. We're just gonna throw this down in here. Alright, so now we're going to take a little skeleton dude, and we're going, this is going to be Hear No Evil. So I want to take this hair dryer, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing. Maybe. I got a really short cord on my hair dryer. But anyway, I heat up his arms and his shoulder pads and stuff all in this area where he'll be more flexible. So I'll do that real quick. And then I'll glue his hands on his ears. So I'll get right back with that on that one. Alright. Alright guys, so I got him, and he's going to sit here and hold the glue on his head and just push it kind of hard and let it dry. And be careful because it's really hot and really stringy. This is always fun. Now you could also use the hairdryer to dry it up quicker too. Alright, so I'm just going to keep holding it there. I might have to put a little more on there, but I'll be right back. Guys, so you might want to try to do one at a time, because that's what I did, and it seemed like that worked. So we're going to, again, glue him about kind of center, but a little bit up, but not too far up like my first one, maybe about right in there. And he went in the center of this, so we're going to glue that again on his butt and his back. He's just having a good old time. I'm making him do all kinds of stuff. Alright, so we're going to put this on there. Let's see, make him about right. Maybe right there. And get all this stringy stuff off of him. Alright, so then we're going to try to put him in here. Let's try to do it like this, maybe. Make it like he's sitting on this hay or whatever this is. This moss, Spanish moss. There's stuff stuck all over this thing. Alright. So I'm going to move some of the small stuff down a little bit. Yeah, it would definitely be easier to do this the other way. But we live and we learn. This crafting made in the real world. Alright, that don't look too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this up, and I'll show you guys what they all look like. Okay guys, so this is what they look like. Might not be the best, but hey, I did it! Thumbs up all the way! I've burnt myself, I got paint all over me, I got this Spanish moss stuff everywhere, so yeah, so all in all I think it was a pretty good project. So if you guys like this, give me a like, comment below what your favorite part was, and I love Halloween. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.